Alright. Right, okay, so last time we did this, we had a shoot-off with Kokuri. Try every time, and it's like, let's fucking go, let's fucking do it! I'm very proud of ya! Listen, for V3, there's gonna be some new surprises here and there, and there will be a daily redeem that isn't limited to the first and second person that pop in. So we're hoping that I can get that troubleshooted? Figured the fuck out. Is it the serpent path? No, I don't think it's the serpent path. It might be the cock path. Or path? Oh wait, no, it is the shrine. It's fully into the shrine. But how you doing, sibling? How are things? Alright, yeah. Clumps of red plants have formed a human shape. Inspect. Mushrooms growing here are thin, red filaments. They look similar to the red mushrooms inside the petri dish. This has got to be the fox licata. I'm doing well. I took now that I don't start at 11 on the weekends, I have like the morning hours to just kind of like lurk in people's streams and then also work on stuff. So I got the line art done with the exception of the flowers for the project you gave me. So yahoo. Yeah. So hopefully I can get that to you this week, maybe? Hopefully. I just got fixate. Doing great? No, you're doing great, but also thank you for letting me get to do this. Thank you for entrusting me with it. Oh yeah, I do have to render it. Maybe not this week. Soon. Of course, yeah! I don't get it. Why have they clustered in such a strange shape? It is a human shape. There's no jump scares. I thought there'd be a lot more. Oh. Only solution is here. We take? Item. Oh, right, shovel. Give. I take the small shovel from my bag. My gut's telling me something's buried here. Say human. That's enough motivation to start thrusting a shovel into the earth. My shovel hits something hard. Being careful not to break whatever it is, I try to excavate the dirt around it. The dirt? The dirt. Before long, the object becomes visible. Oh no, it's a body. They're old human bones. The bones are clad with tattered clothes. Dirt has worked its way through the fiber now, but I believe this used to be white. Who the hell's this poor sod? Lunchtime? What you got for lunch? I don't know, but the white clothes make me think it's, that it could be Mr. Kokuri from the rumors. Abe said Kokuri's spirit is, Kokuri's the spirit of a priest. Ooh, ramen. That sounds so good and filling. Comforting. There's something about, like, eating ramen and it just, like, soothes your fucking chest. Does that make sense? Soothes my chest. This guy here is that priest? We may find out once we get a better look at the skeleton. I crouch next to the corpse and inspect it. In the bone structure, it appears that these bones belong to a man. However, they don't really have any special identifying features that would help us, like a missing finger or something. At this time of night, it'd be hard-pressed to cross-check his teeth against the dental records, too. Making matters worse, other than the shreds of the formerly white clothing, there are no belongings to be found. In fact, his body, I had a hiccup. The fact that his body is buried here might indicate that he was murdered, and if so, then his belongings might have been stolen at that time. Who are you? Words full of anxiety and confusion tumble from my mouth. Deep inside the old school, the dead fox god that looks alive inside the stomach. So, taxidermy. What was that? Man's voice suddenly echoes through my mind as if he's trying to answer my question. But I believe these are murmurs of his deep resentment. If you listen too carefully, you might get overwhelmed by the regrets of the deceased. You can't stay here any longer, it's dangerous. Fun? Yeah, no, totally fun. Hiya, gringo, how you doing? Let's go, Machida. I don't think we'll get any useful information here. Nothing, really? Shit. Suddenly, the sound of a gunshot rings out and reverberates through the shrine grounds. Hiya! God, he's so bony. That's... It's got something resembling a hunting rifle in its hands. Is that Mr. Kokuri? But, buddy, I am a respectful member of society. Mr. Kokuri disappeared. Another gunshot rings out and the bullet hits the ground near our feet, spraying us with dirt. This is bad. The thing does real damage and he's trying to shoot us with it. Not bad, gotta do a lot of cleaning before the family comes over and I'll need something to put on the background. Yay, I'm background noise! Listen, I totally get that. Good luck on cleaning. Make sure you focus. I hope I can be entertaining for you. But yeah, you got this. I believe in you, buddy. Hey, Bagussy, don't go out there like that. You're wide open. After saying that, Machida hides behind a nearby tree. I do the same and hunker down behind a different tree. The bullets hit somewhere completely off target. The bullet hits a spot near the lantern. This guy's obviously an amateur. Focus? Yeah, no, that's very true. Let's be real. Our age range is not focused at all. I got ADHD brain. So much. I think he's using his hunting rifle, but you can see the groupings, the grouping of his shots is very loose. Either that or the gun's old and hasn't been cleaned, or he's a poor marksman who keeps missing a target. I think as long as we keep a good distance from him, the bullets won't hit us. True, but we shouldn't be careless. He only needs one lucky shot to kill us. Should we do that? I can't see him anywhere. We can't just sit here and wait for him. We'll be dead meat once he gets close enough. Everything is certainly trending very badly for us. Even if we try to make a mad dash for it, the road ahead is straight and narrow. Even a bad shooter with a bad gun is going to be able to hit their target eventually in this kind of situation. What should we do then? I vaguely remember the solution. I also had to blow my nose right there. Sorry. No one needs to hear that. We really can't make a move as long as we don't know where Kokuri is. Hold on, we can't see him right now. I feel like I remember something, but I'm not too sure. Keep calm and think. There must be clues around here somewhere. I gotta take my drugs. Machida. Eat your mushrooms. Machida, try eating this. I cut off a piece of the mushroom inside the dish and throw it to Machida, who is hiding behind a tree. So bad for me, they can't medicate enough to do anything. So I got medicated as a kid, and then I came off of it, and then I learned how to mask it, to the point where I have been told on stream where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ADHD, and they're like, really? No, I wouldn't have guessed that. I'm like, ah, hell yeah! I can, quote-unquote, be normal. But definitely it pops out a lot more, because like, I've noticed things where I'm like, I get distracted easily, I will ramble about subjects, and then once it's gone from my lips, I forget shit. It's gone. The memory activity is limited. But yeah, no, I think the only thing I've been medicating for is like the generalized anxiety that doesn't go away. The overthinking is not fun. Machida catches it. Bastard, you really want me to eat this? Yeah, trust me. Frowning, Machida pops the mushroom in their mouth and swallows it. Take the fucking mushies! Hyperfocus. I do got the hyperfocus! To the point where I will forget all concept of time. Machida looks at me with a strange expression afterwards. The hell was that for? Nothing's happening. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe I should be the one eating it, not Machida. God damn it, I thought that was the choice. Alright, eat my fucking mushies. Yahoo! I bite one of the mushrooms sticking out of the insect's body and tear it off with force. Then, with steely determination, I swallow it down. I feel my body getting warm, like I drink a mug of hot water. My heart's beating so fast, my vision starts to blur. This is probably the effect of the Fox Licata. Hey, you alright, Bagussy? Yeah, I think so. I don't remember the solution! Once my heartbeat returns to normal, I slowly stabilize. My vision stops going blurry, and I'm no longer in a daze. Then a mysterious figure appears before my eyes. He's there. I can see Kokuri. Looks like this is the right choice. Kokuri hasn't moved an inch. Rest assured, he hasn't come any closer. Wait, what? You can see Kokuri? Yeah, thanks to that red demon. Eat Crimson Devil to see the invisible Kokuri. The female doll mentioned it before. Calling us hooligans, Kokuri aims his gun in our direction. Bullet hits a tree we're hiding behind. His accuracy's improved. We're pinned down now. One thing's for certain, we can't escape right now. We need to find some way to fight back. Since Machida can't see Kokuri, the only one who can fight him is me. There's not much I can do to fight back, but I've got to give it my all. I mean, I believe with Machida's help, I can aim? I open the suspicious paper bag and take out the gun inside. After all, I'm a complete novice. I don't have any confidence in my ability to shoot a gun. Machida, can you do something to distract Kokuri for a couple seconds? I figure you were gonna ask something like that. I'll do something about it. Believing in Machida's tactics, I poke my head out and ready my gun. Kapow! Kapow? Yay! Kapow! Machida leaves his cover and shoots in the open space. Kokuri turns towards Machida. Great job, Machida. I take aim at Kokuri, who has now stopped moving, breathe deeply, and calmly pull the trigger. Kokuri lets out an eerie howl. Did you get him, Bagussy? I think I hit him. Although, I guess it's more like my bullet just passed through his body. Well, he is a spirit after all. You could defeat him. If you could defeat him with guns, no one would call to me to investigate. They just get the military. Damn it! Kokuri screams in anger and fires his gun. He then... Alright, Donald Duck. He then begins to approach us slowly. Shit, he's coming closer. We sure that's not the solution? He got close. So we just pissed him off? I wouldn't believe this is the right choice. Kokuri's breathing hard. He seems angry. The closer he gets to us, the more in danger we are. It makes it easier to shoot him now, but would that really help us? Does that say wood on it? You wanna fuck Fox Donald Duck? No! Could you imagine that's the noises he makes at climax? No! Oh, it's like revving an engine in the worst way possible. Here, I'm listening. Okay, go on, explain yourself. What about the rotting fox mushroom demon is a wood? Hit me. Give me the deets. Go on. Go on. Also, don't choke on your ramen. Don't do that. This makes it easier to shoot him now, but will that really help us? Hey, what are we gonna do? We're running out of time. I know that already. Knew how to deal with Kokuri's shots, we might be able to find an opening and escape. Our bullets don't work against Kokuri, but we need to create an opening to survive. Your defense is lacking, darling. We need to create an opening to survive. How do we create enough of an opening? Talismans? Gun ain't gonna do shit. Oh, wait. Gun might do shit. Mask, the heart, or the rifle? I don't have a good defense. I'm just saying he'd be a beast. Okay, yeah, alright. That's very valid. I'm pretty sure he would be very beastly in bed. But I'm losing my mind over the weird Donald Duck noises happening in my skull right now. And it's kind of taking me out of the moment. It's a desert. The rifle, that takes decent aim. The heart, it doesn't work. The mask would cause problems. Let's try the rifle. Shooting Kokuri isn't doing anything. The rifle could be a physical object. I'm sorry, but can you be my decoy once more, Mashita? Ugh, fine. Trusting in Mashita, I peek my head out of the cover and ready my gun.
Pretty please? Can I have success? Yay!
Mashita does the same and fires a shot at the open space. Kokuri turns towards Mashita. Great job, Mashita. I take aim at Kokuri, who has now stopped moving, breathe deeply, and calmly pull the trigger. It hit! It hit! Kokuri lets out an eerie howl. Nice, it definitely hit. It's all for a split second. Your shot hit his rifle. Oh, Donald Duck is pissed. Kokuri sounds frustrated and angry. Something might have happened to his rifle. Did our attack jam his rifle? Ooh. It's now or never. Kokuri can't shoot us. Let's go, Mashita. I know. No need to tell me. Once we reach the path, we beat feet and we don't slow down. We beat feet is a sentence I never thought I'd read.
Yay!
Mashita and I race out of there as fast as we can. We're running straight for the exit. There's no guarantee that Mr. Kokuri will let us go even if we escape the forest. Like Slit-Mouth Kashima, he can probably follow us now that he has his sights set on us. We'll have to be careful everywhere going forward. Even so, our only choice right now is to run for our lives, even if hell is gonna be hot on our heels wherever we go. Our only goal is survival. I'm sure that Mashita feels the same. It does not sound like they're running for their lives. It sounds like they are having a little moment. It's the exit, Bagussy. Is he still chasing us? He is not. Looks like we've survived the hunt for now. For fuck's sake, we barely escaped that bastard. Better stay out of this goddamn forest for now, unless you feel like being target practice. Mashita looks exhausted, and I'm sure I do as well. Let's take this opportunity to head to the infirmary and sort everything we've just learned. Hooray for fast travel! A sigh of relief escapes my lips the moment we step inside the infirmary. I'm lucky that I'm seeing these walls again, and it's not an exaggeration in the slightest. Time to tell Yasuoka and the others what happened in the forest. Hey, so you remember that guy? He became mushrooms. What? How many lost souls? 3 more. Okay. Let me increase my bag. Save. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you're both safe. Yasuoka and Hiro are the only people inside the infirmary. Ah, no! Where's Maruhashi? Oh, she went to the restroom. Alone? She's aware of the dangers that the shrine possesses now. She's not headed into the forest. She should be fine. Kokuri is not the only threat here, though. The departed is roaming around the school as well. Although the departed only kills her target after issuing a notice, so Maruhashi should be fine. Good thing she's not here then. I'll give you a quick summary of what happened before she returns. There are things I don't want her to hear. Just tell her to clap the earmuffs on and go piss in a corner. Fill them in on what happened in the forest. I see. So Kakuta it's painful to know that a young life has been lost like that. But that does that mean Kakuta was hooligan? More or less. Kakuta stole a document about Fox Lakata, so he must have known something about it. Though I find it hard to imagine he was acting on his own. Fox Lakata is a strong hallucinogen, so it wouldn't surprise me if other people were doing something with it. Strong hallucinogen, huh? I'd like to study it at the Institute. Maybe a new kind of alkaloid. Very intriguing. Can you give me some of those Fox Lakata to research once we wrap up the investigation? Cut the crap, Hiro. The last thing this thing needs to be in the hands of the government. Oh god, not the cops siding with the government, buddy. I don't think they're gonna care about hallucinogenic drugs. Actually, no, they might. Hands off my fox weed. I'm gonna submit this shit to my friend at the DEA. I'm not having it any other way. Got it? Jeez, you're no fun. Oh, good. She survived her piss break. He's not hot enough for me to overlook that. You say that? He is hot enough for me to overlook that, unfortunately. He's not fully a cop. He's a rogue cop. So he's a PI who just didn't do well in his job. But like, come on. He smokes. He's scrungly. He hates things. Oh, he's my type. Ugh, fuck me.
I'm back. Oh, you're here already. Hey, you better fill me in too. Don't leave me out of everything.
Fine. Chuussy is hotter. You know what? That's true. Chuussy Bagussy is hotter, but have you considered the fact that Chuussy Bagussy, Mashita, and Daimon are in a throuple, and Hiro gets to watch in the cuck chair, but she owns the cuck chair. Fine. Leaving out the bits about Kakuta's death, I tell her what happened in the forest. I concoct the story and say that I found the paper and the phone lying on the ground.
So Kakuta was in the forest. Why was he there, though?
Dunno. I think he got a call.
And maybe his phone can tell us something.
Unfortunately, it's broken. I've tried pressing the button, but...
Let me take a look.
Oh, hell yeah, Saki! Maruhashi starts touching the phone screen like it's her own phone.
It's not broken. The battery's just dead. Anyone with a phone should have been able to realize this. Jeez, how bad with tech stuff are you, Grandpa?
Bitch, I'm like 35! Sorry, you got me there. Grandpa? This is a man in his 30s! Come on! Cut me some slack!
I have a charger that'll work with this phone at home. Maybe we should try and charge it and then see if we can get something out of it. My home's not far from here.
Phone's gonna be pretty useless with us with the dead battery. Let's take her up on her offer. And then the phone.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Maruhashi quickly exits the infirmary. What should we do now? Should we wait until that kid calls us? I object to that course of action. We should resume the investigations for your sake as well, Bagussy.
What do you mean by that, Yasuoka?
I can tell. You're being targeted by a spirit. No shit, Towako. Excuse me?
Sooner or later, that spirit will find its way to you. If that happens while you're unprepared, you'll meet the same fate as Kakuta.
Ah, for fuck's sake, why is everything so... As a renowned fortune teller and spiritualist, Yasuoka's words carry a lot of weight. I thought maybe the clock had stopped with Kakuta's death and that we'd have a little more time before there was another target. But it turns out the clock is still ticking, and it's counting down for me.
But what should we do now? We still don't know exactly who Kokuri is, right?
That's something we can research. I have an idea. Remember the case from Kakuta's document? Let's look into that murder of mother and child at Lake S. Oh, Kokuri! Oh no, was that his wife and child? Priests don't give like a vow of celibacy, do they? It's nuns that do that. Priests can still fuck. It's been stuck in my head. How are we going to investigate that? Have Nakamatsu look it up on the internet for us. He should be at least able to pull a general summary from somewhere. And by that, I mean you go call him up. Wait, why do I have to do it? You know how to use the phone, just call him yourself. Nah, I don't really like talking with him. We're not really on the same wavelength. So that's your issue? I guess you can't expect a nice otaku and a hard-boiled ex-detective to get along. It's like I'm gonna have to be the one to call Eita.
Eita! Tell me about a murder.
Hello, Bagussy? What do you want me to look up? Can you look for any information you can find about a murder of a mother and child at Lake S? Maybe our connection to the, maybe connected to our investigation. Geez, a mother and child being murdered. That sounds awful. I'll try searching. Found something. 10 years ago, a mother and child were beaten to death by a group of delinquents. Jesus. I'll share the details now. It's pretty long, so you should probably start taking notes. Whip out a pen and write down everything Eita says about the murder. Murder of mother and child at Lake S. 10 years ago, at Lake S in S City, a family who went camping was attacked by a group of young men. Mother Izumi Kiyohara, 37, her daughter Kozue Kiyohara, 16, were beaten to death. The father, Masaki Kiyohara, 40, was gravely injured but survived. He was hospitalized for 3 months. Masaki Kiyohara was a teacher at the school in H City, not far from S City. He continued to work there after the incident, but later disappeared. The crime was committed by 8 juveniles, all between the ages of 16 and 19. At the time of the crime, they were under the influence of mind-altering substances. Due to their ages, the names of the perpetrators were not disclosed. The narcotic they were taking at the time was believed to have been some new type of psychedelic mushroom. Of the 8 juveniles who were arrested, K, who is allegedly the drug dealer, was released due to insufficient evidence. Kakuta? Kakuta? That's horrible. Those violent punks are scarier than spirits. Eita might have a point there. Spirits who curse humans are pretty frightening, but humans are responsible for creating spirits in the first place. The malicious actions of people cause grudges, and grudges create spirits. It's a chain of hatred, one that begins with humans. By the way, Bagussy, I need to get going soon. Oh, you can leave the mansion if you want. Thanks for your help today, Eita. No problem at all. Talk to you soon, Bagussy. Wahoo! How'd it go, Bagussy? Eita had a lot to share. Did we not put him on speakerphone? I'm pretty sure speakerphone was around in the 90s. I share the details of the murder with the other 3. See, no wonder it was sticking in my head. Did you work on that case, Mashita? Come on, man, use your brain just a little bit. That case is 10 years old. I wasn't on the force yet. But I now recall my mentor was the one who told me about it. Nakamatsu pretty much covered up the whole thing, though, so I don't have any, pretty much covered the whole thing, so I don't have any additional info to add. Do you think the mushrooms from that case are Fox Licata? This case is just full of mushrooms, huh? Can't argue with that. Well, actually, hold on a second. Okay, I'm moving my mic a little bit, too. Okay, alright. Tell me if that sounds better. So here's the thing. Here is my theories and thoughts. So if this case took place 10 years ago, the 16 to 19-year-olds are obviously in their their late 20s. So Kay being the drug dealer doesn't make sense because Kay is only... The fuck was that? Kay was only, 17? Second year. So he was 16. So he would have been 6 years old. There ain't no way that this was a 6-year-old drug dealer. Yeah, so... Okay. So, it wouldn't be Kakuta, but... if he has a family, if he has a sibling, he could have had a Kakuta brother. Kakuta, Fox Lakata, murder document. Okay, that's the whole document. It's about the mushies. Here we go. Okay, minor offender in the case seemed to have ingested Fox Lakata. The one who sold them the mushrooms was Kay. Shifty-looking youngsters. There were some students from her school, including Kay. Didn't disclose this information to the public out of fear, but damaged the school's reputation. It was a grave mistake. I take responsibility. Alright, so this was a research paper that took that details the unique flora, and there's a note about the murder. A research paper that he took. So someone else wrote the Lakata document. So, who wrote this document? Whoever wrote it is the one who was covering for the drug dealer and the hooligans. Can't argue with that. Konoe? A curse involving mushrooms. No, Konoe started a couple months ago. Ah, fucking shit. My brain is going. Curse involving mushrooms growing from your body and Kakuta being turned into mushrooms. The Fox Lakata on the dead centipede in the petri dish. And now we've learned about the tragedy caused by Fox Lakata 10 years ago. Everything's connected to mushrooms. Boy K, the one who wasn't prosecuted. Could it have been Kakuta? Doesn't make sense. God damn it, I just told you that case is 10 years old. There's no way Kakuta was involved back then. Well, it's pretty unlikely for him to have been directly involved, but he knew about Fox Lakata. He reacted to the petri dish and even hid the documents. Everything would tie itself up nicely if he turned out to be the mushroom dealer. I imagine we don't have enough information yet. However, the key to discovering Mr. Kokuri's identity is likely the link between the past and present cases. Or so I believe. Guess it's all we're gonna get out of this deduction session. What we need now is some solid evidence. Let's continue the investigation, Bagussy. We don't know where to start, though. We probably won't find anything in the forest or the shrine in the corridor. I have a place in mind. Real? I've got some information in the forest that'll lead us to our next spot. It is the voice from the corpse. Right, the voice I heard when inspecting the bones. Inside the school, dead fox god that looks alive, inside the stomach. The voice told me to investigate somewhere. Maybe heading to the location they mentioned will help us identify the corpse. So we can learn about the person who became Mr. Kokuri, and we can start devising a plan of attack. Which sounds great, except we're running low on time. Should we really just trust something that I heard from a mysterious voice when so much is at stake? It's better than fucking sitting on our thumbs. I'm gonna tell you that much. Having trouble making a decision? When you're running out of time and you need to make a tough choice, just trust your instinct and hope for the best. You know what's most important when dealing with spirits? Courage and conviction. Thanks for the reminder. I'll go with my gut and act on the information the voice gave me. Search for the dead fox god that looks alive in the depths of this old school. Let's do a save. Oh, we're at the final stage already. Shit. I'm curious. Yasuoka is... she's giving trans femme in the best way possible? So if I click on her, I'll get to hear her voice. Is a very lower voice. She's still stunning, and like I love her. It's so interesting that they gave her this voice. Friends of protagonist, blah 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 blah. Its entry is incomplete. Look at my boy. Satoru. Hot man, hot man, hot man! Listen, at this point, I'm headcanon Yasuoka as a trans woman, and I love that for her. And you can pry that from my fucking claws. Actually, I know Mashita is helpful with gun. I think I'm gonna need nimble fingers. Me the girl. I forgot how awkward her noises are! This was not my intention! Alright, voice actress, we're gonna need some running noises. What can you do? I can't continue it! I can't in good consciousness continue that! Oh no! So this is the old building, huh? Oh, it's totally giving off bad vibes. The dirty floor and the walls are really setting the mood. Well, they don't really use it anymore, so they've been neglecting it quite a bit. I wonder what this place is like 10 years ago. It might still have been used. 10 years ago. Oh, the Lake S murder. Pass? Oh, no, who passing who? Hero? Chuussy Bagussy? Me? Who we passing, Presto? Wasn't the victim's husband a teacher? He might have been working at the school. That's why you want to come here, isn't it? There's a chance the victim's husband used to be a teacher at Konoehara Academy, but I choose to come to this place because the voice told me to. The old school must refer to the old building, where the dead fox god that looks alive is? Where is the dead fox god that looks alive then? Where in the school might students study living things? The science room, duh. Second floor or third floor? Third floor! Yep. Oh, goody, demon tooth. This is a part of its voice again. What's wrong with this place? I feel like I'm going insane. Better find the root of the curse. It's gonna be here, right? Say something about voice actors, so I started sneaking a little smash your pass joke. Ah! That's all good. I was just talking about how the running noises for our girl here are just so unfortunate. Like, they definitely don't read as what you sound like when you're going for a brisk jog. It's rolling around. We found it. Oh, my ear itches. Found it. This cursed tooth is the cause of all this. Preposterous object. Break it now. No! Yeah, okay. How you doing, Presto? Reach my hand into the sink and pick up the tooth. Ugh. It's bad. I'm getting dizzy. Shit. My hand slips and the tooth falls. Shouldn't be that far away. I've got to find it fast. Alright, well, there. Put my light towards it. Unfortunately, it is the cursed tooth I was looking for. Ugh, found it. It's a good thing it didn't roll under the desk. Yeah, definitely. Step on it. Raising my foot, I crushed the tooth. First tooth shatters into pieces. Get fucked. Oh, my headache's gone. The curse-like phenomenon plaguing this place has subsided. Perfect. Mold growing here and there. Equipment. Oh? Wait, I take that back. Something sparkles when I point my flashlight inside. Tooth? Small key. No tag attached. What's this key for? Numerous dead insects are lying inside the dusty sink. Ugh, the school is full of bugs. Currently playing Xenoblade 1. Nice! I've heard good things about the Xenoblade series. Well, I know where the fox is. I'll eventually play it. I have, honestly, my backlog of offline games I gotta get back into. Old anatomical model covered in dust. I would very much like to decorate my house with one Madoka hero. You know what? Valid. An old steel cabinet. There's something behind the glass door. Let's get a closer look. Dusty glass. It's a dissection scalpel that was probably used for experiments. Cabinet door is locked though. I can't open it. Key. Ugh. Open the door and find a dissection scalpel inside. Despite all the dust, the scalpel isn't that rusty. I can probably still cut things. Oh! We're gonna gut the fox! Okay, examine the boxes. Oh, I'll inspect the boxes on the left side and you take the two boxes on the right. I pick up a pile of boxes and put them down. The heavy box is filled with old books and prints. I rummage through them and I don't find anything worth noting. There's a smelly old pretty cat lady in it. Which one's the pretty cat lady? Listen, I know the characters in Xenoblade are like very intriguing to look at. I think my biggest issue is how long it takes, because it's like, I think it's even higher than Persona 5 Royal. It's like there's so much and it's such a sizable game. But like, I got no right to judge because I play sizable games. I think it's just like tackling something that long, like devoting myself to it is like hard for me to get into right now. At least offline. This is... Did you find something? But I hope you have fun with it. Come here, Bagussy. The box Hero is gesturing at is filled with old lab equipment. I find something hiding, something small hiding among test tubes and beakers. Toof! Woohoo! Liquids, botanical specimen. Oh, for a second I thought this was gonna have fingers or eyes. Looks but there seems to be something behind the bottles, Bagussy. Petri dishes are also piled up along the back shelf. Inside the dishes are dissected flowers and leaves, as well as dried moss. Someone was probably collecting these plants for research. They look pretty old. These plants are endemic species from Fox Forest. The person who collected them might be the author of that research journal. Oh shit! Wait. Doesn't make sense if the author of the journal who also defended hooligans, if that is Kokuri, but then he like also defended the fact that he killed the hooligans killed his wife and child. What do I mean by the smelly old pretty cat lady joke? Huh? It's not that the joke wasn't funny, it's that I'm not smart. I don't think I understand what's going on. Is it me? Am I the smelly old cat lady? That's not very nice if that's true. I try to smell nice. That means... Lakata. Dish used to be here too. Certainly is a possibility. But how did the dish end up inside the corridor shrine? Oh, I'm the smelly one. That's so mean. Why would you say something like that? Buddy, what'd I do to you? I thought I smelled great. Hiya, Mark. How are you? I don't know either. Might be a spiritual phenomenon. I gotta say this little dish has been invaluable help on this case. I feel like, my steps in this investigation are being choreographed by someone else. The stuffed fox specimen on the shelf. Fox god. We definitely need to inspect this closely. The goofy little taxidermy guy. Cut him open. Open ADHD decided to boost my energy. Ooh, congrats on the boost from the ADHD. Hopefully you're able to focus on things. Because, like, I've had the energy boost, and then I just, like, zone. I hyperfixate on the worst thing possible, which is usually scrolling my phone. I'll hydrate! I'll do it for you. Deep inside the old school, the dead fox god that looks alive. It's referring to this fox. I need to check out what's inside the stomach.
Thank you, bestie. I appreciate the self-care.
Do whatever's secrets inside this fox stomach and shine a light on Mr. Kokuri's identity. I feel like something will happen once I figure out what that secret is. If there are any things I haven't done yet, we better finish them before doing this. Oh shit. I'm gonna go save. If that's gonna be the final... Can I explore anywhere else? Another one here? Okay, well, fine. I ain't gonna stop with the spaceman thing. My fucking theme is space. Like, I got a fucking tattoo of a space cat on my arm. That's my life, that's my existence. I am space. I don't know what to tell you there, buddy. I'm like so concerned that I'm missing something. Go take a look at the fox. Alright, well that is not giving me anything. The clock tower? Oh, it's gonna let me inside the forest? Eeh. I feel like I've checked everything. I should just accept that it's probably gonna be the end chapter. And move on. I think we're fine. Worst case scenario, we don't get the true good on this route, and I just have to go see what the solution is. We gotta find a way to put this man to rest. So I don't lose my folks. I will say, I'm not one to yuck people's yum. But I also do not understand the punchline. I am so sorry. Alright, got a fox. There's like hardly any items. But I've checked everything. I could get the dirty scalpel from my bag and approach the stuffed fox. I press the tip of the scalpel to the fox's belly. Yep, that's a noise. And then I slice it open. The fox's stomach is gaping. Ugh, yikes. What's in it? Ah! Thank you for the lurk! I appreciate it. A swarm of tiny bugs pour out of the fox's stomach. Given how old the fox is, I should have expected something like this, but even still, I can't help but be disgusted. Brushing away the bugs, I stick my hand inside the stomach cavity. What did you find? This thing. Show Hero the plastic square I found. Yeah, no, there's something like... Sorry, I had a cough. This game does audio noises so well. Like, even, like, you can still hear at the very back, there's like a little bit of like subtle squirms and stuff, and like it's good audio design because like it's so unsettling. Like, whoever the Foley artist was for this, are you okay mentally? Isn't that a floppy disk? You know what this is, right, Bagussy? I'm just asking to be sure. It's the thing you use to save data on a computer, isn't it? Correct. And if we have a computer with a floppy drive, we should be able to see the data on this disk. Computer, huh? Now that I think about it, I remember seeing a laptop in the faculty room. You better hurry if you have an idea where one is. God, that's right! Laptops used to have floppy drives! Oh my god! We need to gather as much information as possible before Mr. Kokuri shows up. Uh-oh! This is... Uh-oh! It's departed. There. Hero's voice starts to crack due to fear. No matter how much I try to prepare myself, I always freeze up before the departed. I can't even speak, much less move.
Husband. Kokuri resentment killed Hooligan. You are next. He is already here. Should you survive, you will become my real husband.
I don't want marriage. Can I stay single?
But you can't save this soul as you are now. You will die here. Tonight.
I don't like that. It feels like a threat. Oh, maybe Maruhashi's gonna come through. And it's like, maybe he'll have an apology on his phone or something? I don't know. The departed is gone. What do they mean? What was that noise? Can't save the soul? Hey, we'll go see. Did they say something? Yeah. I tell Hero what the departed just told me. I don't get it. By he's coming, did they mean? No, thank you. I don't want this marriage. You can't make me. I want an annulment. Exactly. We can't run from here until we deal with Kokuri. You really think we're ready to do that? Oh, said that you couldn't save the soul now, right? Current me can't save the spirit's soul. This is just another hunch, but is it because I'm lacking the key information I need? If that's the case, there's no way I can save this spirit. I still need. This floppy disk must be the key. I need to see what's on it immediately. Be alright, right? They're just spouting a bunch of nonsense to get you worked up. Hero raises her voice frantically. I don't have a response for right now. What should I do? I don't want this! I think Maruhashi's gonna come through with the phone being charged. I walk toward the door, trying to leave the science room. However... Uh-oh. Not Kuso. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he is on us. I'm greeted with the vision of a decaying body covered in mushrooms, wearing a mask resembling a beast skull. A hideous-looking Kokuri is standing right before my eyes. What should we do? I can't guarantee that we're fully prepared to fight Kokuri. I want to run, but the door's blocked and we don't have another way out. What should we do then? At that moment, Kokuri lets out a terrifying scream. My entire body is racked with crippling pain. Oh, Jesus! No! Oh, what is that pain? What are those, mushrooms? I hear the unpleasant sounds of something growing for a second time. The hero screams, clutching their neck, crouching down. Oh, my neck. It looks like mushrooms have started invading Hiro's body as well. Which reminds me, this is the same mushroom curse that afflicted Maruhashi. So then... if the mushrooms infest our whole bodies, what awaits us is death. Kokuri simply stares at us in silence. Is he trying to kill us with the curse? He's not showing any sign of readying his gun. I wonder if we knock off the mask, if it's just mushrooms or a decaying, like, black hole. Because, like, obviously, I can see a jawline that is human-esque. What does he want me to do? Does he want to say our names or what? Floppy disk? Actual nightmare fuel. That's... I love the thing about this game. They're so fucking unsettling. Floppy disk. It's on this disk. Oh, wait. Kozue Kiyohara Masaki. I think Masaki is the name.
Yoshi.
Information regarding Lake S incident is mentioned in the Fox Lakata note. I've also obtained the name of the victims thanks to Eita. Is it Masaki? Yeah, okay, I accept that. Ooh. Here's the document. There it is. Masaki is a teacher. I don't think he wants to know our names. Maybe he wants to know his name. And all I've got are the clues we've gathered. So I had it right. It was just that 50-50 fucked me. Brain think. Pussy. Masaki. Information regarding Lake S incidents. Come on, success. Yay! Kokuri, your name is actually, is most likely Masaki Kiyohara. Kokuri seems rather convinced. Guess Kokuri really is Kiyohara then. Assuming the science teacher who was investigating Fox Lakata was the victim of the Lake S incident, and that the mushrooms and the culprits are behind the incident were the hooligans. It all aligns with Kokuri's fixations. Therefore, the victim of the incident, Kiyohara, is a natural choice to be Kokuri. So this is the right choice. Kokuri looks at us in silence. There's a question just now. What does he want to do? No idea. I feel like he's testing us right now. Kokuri suddenly lets out a shriek. Oh my god! Oh no, 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 no! Oh god! Nah, put it back on, put it back on! God, put it back on, please! Oh, there's something about the faces in this one have just fucked with my brain. They're so creepy. His mask falls off and revealing a hideous decaying face. Hey Onyx, you still want a fucking wood? You still want a wood? Kokuri glares at us and growls. I feel dizzy and my arm is hurting really bad. Alright, cool, mushy arm. Shit, it's messing with my arm now. Oh, this is bad. He's totally gonna kill us. I have no idea what Kokuri's real intention is. We're going to be killed at this rate. What should we do? I take back my wood. Yeah, I bet you do! What? You're not into the weird hand puppet Kermit? Mushroom Kermit? Wait, what's that one thing? That one gif of like the little brown like claymation thing with a hum. It looks like it's eating something. Why does it look like that? Ooh. Worse. Hooligan. Okay. Do you want us to give a name again? I get the feeling the wrong answer here is going to get us killed. We need to really think this over. It's on this disc? The Yakuza? Mashita? No, my boy! The police. Shinichi delinquents. Student K. He already killed Kakuta, but maybe Student K? K? There are several people who are connected to the Fox Licata inside this petri dish. But Student K is the one who gave the drugs. Oh, come on. Oh, I hate when he leans closer. Who's a hooligan Kokuri resents the most? I get the feeling that a wrong answer here is going to get us killed. Okay, so he might let us, like, survive if we say it's K. Wait. I think I get it. Okay, so because of the fact that they were minors, the document had to redact their names, so we couldn't find out who K was. And so Kokuri spent the rest of his existence trying to figure out who K was in that incident, and unfortunately died before he could find out who it was. So maybe the floppy disk had the list of the names unredacted, or at least a list of the students with the K names and everything, and that's why he ended up targeting hooligans and also Kakuta, because Kakuta. So maybe he just needs to know who the ultimate hooligan is so he can finally get his revenge? Oh no! Stop staring at me with your googly eyes!
Yay!
Kokuri, the one you resent is Student K. Kokuri's breaths become more shallow. He seems satisfied with that answer. I knew it. Assuming Kokuri is Kiyohara. He lost his family to a bunch of delinquents in the Lake S incident. The culprits were under the influence of Fox Licata, which was sold by Student K. Making things worse, Student K wasn't arrested. He was basically the root of the cause of all of Kokuri's problems. I wonder if Student K was a rich kid. Hold on a second. Stop breathing in my fucking ear. I'm researching. Type of fungus. Minor offender in the case seemed to have ingested Fox Licata. One who sold him was K. 50-looking youngsters roaming around the forest. There were also some students from our school, including K. Don't disclose this, damaging the reputation. This is a grave mistake. I would take responsibility for everything. So that was, he basically was like, I know who it is, I know who the person was, but I can't risk the school's reputation for my own revenge. Got it. Okay. I wonder... I was hoping there'd be more information. Nah. Ayo. Kukuri lets out an eerie howl. Then he slowly vanishes into thin air. Yay! In a flash, the pain disappears as quickly as it came. Strange objects covering my head and arm have also disappeared. Is it over? Oh, no. Farted. What's that sound? Upon hearing that eerie scream, I've started to feel dizzy. Buddy, if I could just check the floppy disk and get you the information you need. Kukuri attacking us again, Bagussy? What's happening? Kukuri should have disappeared. Why is he here again? Is he smiling? Sounds painful if he is. Or is he suffering? My dizziness is getting worse. What's wrong, Bagussy? Hiro's scream sounds so distant. I'm just gonna prepare our censorship pillow just in case. Where's he at? My boy, censorship Peter. He's ready. He's willing. He's here to protect. Right, this voice is... It's the departed. Uh-oh. Who are we eating? Who are we eating? I hear a sound. The same disgusting sound as before. Is Kukuri being devoured? Why? Please don't be Hiro.
My dear husband, you were supposed to die here. But you resisted fate and stood against fear. Now, I am convinced. You are my real husband.
No, thank you. I'm actually very gay.
Now look.
Oh, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, Jesus. What is happening? Before my eyes, the departed transforms. Their head splits open, revealing their new form, this one even more hideous than the last. What is it meant to be? Are those boobs?
Souls combine. Take off my clothes.
No, not in front of my stream. Back, woman, back, I say. Back. Squirt them.
And put on new clothes.
Are those boobs?
I want to be beautiful. More beautiful than others. We will exchange vows later. Please wait, dear husband.
I don't wanna. Ew. Stop schlepping. Oh, hello. What the fuck are you? A boob spider? What the fuck was that? No, go back. What was up with Titty Spider? Stricken with a massive headache and my feet falter beneath me. The world is happening. Uh-oh. That's not normal. What is that thing? Lights are supposed to be off, and yet they emit a dim light. A red light. Ugh. Hiro has collapsed to the ground. While Hiro has lost consciousness, there aren't any physical injuries that I can find. Hey, Hiro, are you okay? I grab Hiro by the shoulders and give a firm shake. See? Oh, she's alive. I help Hiro off the floor. Thank you. What's that light? Is this Mr. Kokuri's doing? I have no idea. Hiro, can you recall anything? Me, I can't remember a thing. Lost consciousness the moment Mr. Kokuri started behaving oddly. That reminds me, where is Mr. Kokuri? He got bored. He's not here. Did you do something to him? No. One who killed Mr. Kokuri is... Boob Spider. Sight I witnessed when I was on the brink of fainting. The departed devoured Mr. Kokuri. Then their body underwent a horrible transformation. What's wrong? No, it's nothing. I don't really know anything either. I'm still coming to my senses too. I doubt that telling Hiro about that bizarre scene is going to clear anything up. Let's return to the infirmary. Maybe Yasuoka can give us some answers. Let's go, Hiro. We're not gonna address the fact that it's dimly red room. Both of us leave the science room. Oh good, everything's red. Behaving oddly, the googly-eyed fox demon behaving normally. He was kind of staring us down. The hallway's red now. Let's go over the entirety of the old building. Let's head back to the new building before anything else bad happens. God, I hope we don't get jump scared. Oh good, I hear noises. Oh, it's red outside! I feel someone's gaze on me. I'm getting deja vu for some reason. That. Oh, she's more put together. That's a concern. Female doll is standing in the darkness. Damaged face has been fixed. How can that be? Why did her appearance change in addition to the departed? I get the feeling that's the departed's final vessel, and I'm gonna be married to another porcelain doll. Yahoo!
I have to share it.
Words are clearer than before.
Resentment still lingering. Kokuri not forgive those possessed by demons. Turn red demons where they belong.
Oh. Oh, we gotta go put the mushies back. Female doll then disappears into the darkness. Kokuri's resentment is still lingering. I can't immediately refute that. If Mr. Kokuri had been devoured by the departed before his soul was saved, perhaps the lingering resentment will still bear its fangs at living beings. If that's true, then his target is still... Hey, Bagussy. Why'd you just stop all of a sudden? The new building is just right ahead. Okay. I gotta go put the demons back. Still something I can do to save Mr. Kokuri. Wonder what she means by return the red demons to where they belong. Hey, departed? Can I just date the doll? Please? I'll take the porcelain doll over Boob Spider. I get the feeling if I return the mushies back to the shrine where his body was buried, I think that's the solution. Eh, I have to itch my arm, sorry. Wahoo! Turn to the grounds of the shrine once again. Hey, why have we come here? I have something to tell Mr. Kokuri. Huh? Just wait here, Hiro. I head towards the inner area of the grounds by myself. Mr. Kokuri's, Masaki Kiyohara's corpse is resting there. Man whose life and family were ruined by Fox Lakata. To add insult to mortal injury, these mushrooms are growing on his corpse as if mocking his tragedy. Return the red demons to where they belong. If red demons are referring to Fox Lakata, then there's no other place they belong more than right here. Take a look at this, Kiyohara. Take the creepy petri dish from my bag. Then I throw it into the nearby bush. That should be enough, right? Is it? What did you do? I threw out the petri dish. Huh? But why? Fox Lakata wasn't supposed to be taken outside of this forest. And this is what Mr. Kokuri wants. But Fox Lakata is such an amazing plant. If we just research it, we might be able to develop some new medicine. Spirits don't really accept that kind of nuance. Mr. Kokuri views everyone who takes Fox Lakata from the forest as hooligans. You know how all those hooligans met their ends, right? If you're prepared for potential consequences, it's all yours. Ugh. Kira's complexion turns a paler shade of white. With her crippling fear of spirits, that should give her more than enough reason to change her mind. Fine, I get it. Damn it, that's such a massive disappointment. And I've been thinking about getting those mushrooms back to the lab ever since we found them. You heard that, Kiyohara? I'll report your case to the cops once everything's settled, so you should just rest peacefully until then. Is that enough? Kiyohara? Is that good enough? That's what you sound like. The running sounds. Yeah, no, they did not do her any fucking justice. Right, I'm hoping I did the right actions. Oh god, it's red in here too! Way. What earth is this? Toilets are flushing, the piano is playing. Who'd have thought the paranormal phenomenon would occur in the new building as well? This is the first time I've witnessed a spirit operating as strongly and brazenly as this. Don't tell me the special buildings also. Hurry up, Bagussy. Please don't let my friends be dead. I don't want them to be dead. Alright. Special building is as peaceful as ever. Lights haven't turned red like the ones in the other buildings. Ah, phew, we should be safe for now. What's that phenomenon anyway? I've got an idea though, it's just a hunch. Both the female doll and Konoehara Academy change once the departed transform. That can't be mere coincidence. Oh, that's right. We've got to check out the floppy disk before we go to Yasuoka. We don't know that Mr. Kokuri is gone for good, so I'd like to gather all the info we can just in case. You have a point. We do still have some unsolved mysteries regarding Mr. Kokuri. Not to mention that the doll also said his resentment is still lingering. If that's true, our lives will be at risk until that resentment has placated. All the stuff concerning the departed and the red lights are certainly worrisome, but we better focus on Mr. Kokuri and the imminent threat. Got it. Let's go to the faculty room. The way I'm so concerned I might have fucked this up. Faculty room is empty at this time of night and need to find the laptop quickly. There. Flop in that floppy. Do the work, hero. This isn't my cup of tea. Alright, I've got it. Hero turns on the laptop and then inserts a floppy disk. See, the documents from 10 years ago. These files predate the operating systems with the GUI, and these go back to the days of command lines. Files themselves should be readable by modern word processing software, I hope. Hero may as well be speaking a foreign language. I don't understand a thing they said. After a while, some text finally appears on the screen. This is... I'm writing this here just in case. I summoned K to the forest. K is Mitsuru Koromine. He's a hooligan. I'll probably bring his gang of thugs with him. I decided to bring my hunting rifle. I've become a demon, both physically and mentally. Next fox demon of this cursed forest. I'll terrorize them and kill every single one of them. Even if I die or sacrifice my soul, I shall destroy my enemies. Mitsuru Kuromine. Isn't this pretty much a farewell note? This Masaki Kiyohara person. It's probably our Mr. Kokuri. Adding Kiyohara's note to the other information we have thus far, we can see the whole story. 10 years ago, Kiyohara's wife and child were murdered by delinquents at Lake S. The boys were junkies, addicted to Fox Licata, and the one who sold them was Hooligan K. K was Kuromine, delinquent from Konohara Academy. After learning his identity, Kiyohara summoned Kuromine and his friends to the forest with the intention of getting revenge. At that moment, he became the fox demon of the cursed forest. Wearing white clothing complete with a fox mask, he copied how Mr. Kokuri looked. He probably saw something of himself in this spirit who killed hooligans that disgraced his shrine. Alright, Vigilante. However, he never got his revenge. Kuromine and his friends killed him and buried him in the forest. That skeletal corpse is Kiyohara. His resentment still lingered even on after his death. Thus, his regret became a spirit. Oddly enough, the spirit that looked like Mr. Kokuri. And that is how his revenge began, claiming hooligans addicted to Fox Licata. One of them being Kakuta. Surprise! Don't do drugs, kids! You'll die. Guess we've learned enough. Let's report this to Yasuoka and the others in the infirmary. This should be it then, right? Because we got rid of the red demon. Yeah, we no longer have the petri dish. Yeah, so we got rid of the red demon, and then... Yeah, we're good. I think we're good. We gotta be good. God, I hope we're good. I don't want to do this again! We should share the information we have about Mr. Kokuri with the others, and they should be waiting for it. Welcome back, you two. Mind telling us what happened out there? Not great. I tell them all the events that have happened up until this point, including the moment when the departed devoured Mr. Kokuri and transformed. A sight that only I could see, a sight I wish was merely a hallucination. What the? A spirit transformed after devouring another spirit? I've never heard such a thing before. Monster. Doesn't make any sense. Don't scare me like that. You were there! Remark bearers all take this news differently. Shocked and confused, honestly, I feel all their emotions. What if this transformation made them stronger? That explained the red lights from earlier. Does that mean things have taken a turn for the worse? Most likely. I wonder what they're planning next now that they've gained more power and transformed. More terrifying things may be in store ahead. Awful. Heavy silence falls over the infirmary. The departed has grown stronger, and there's nothing we can do about it. Our sense of fear grows alongside the sense of powerlessness that we feel. Hello? Uh-oh. Phone on the desk is ringing. I should answer it. Hello? Maruhashi, I have charged Kakuta's phone. Have you checked what's on it? Of course. I'll tell you what it says now, so you better take notes. Oh, hell yeah. I prepared to write down the contents of Kakuta's phone as Maruhashi related it to me. There's a series of messages from MK. Oh. MK has entrusted Kakuta to manage Fox Licata in the forest. But when their secret was about to be exposed, he told Kakuta to dispose of them. Oh, Kuromine! told Kakuta to dispose of them. He threatened to tell the world about Kakuta's assault case if Kakuta betrayed him. Kakuta reluctantly agreed to help. MK didn't send any messages after 2 weeks. Until today after school, when Kakuta got 2 new messages from him. However, the text was too garbled to decipher. Interesting. So Kuromine told Kakuta to uphold the drugs. And essentially, because Kakuta did have an assault case on him. Okay, gotcha. Alright. MK. I recall the time I saw Kakuta in the storage room. He was murmuring something while looking at his phone. I was summoned. I have to go, or else I'll be killed. MK. I thought it was Michiho, but it might just be Kuromine. There's so many fucking same syllables? Same, initials in this. It's making me confused. That Kakuta's a pretty messed up kid for someone who's a disciplinary committee member. Yeah, you're right. Kakuta didn't have anything to do with Lake S incident. However, he got himself mixed with Fox Lakata because of MK's blackmail. That's how he met his end. Mr. Kokuri, Kiyohara won't forgive anyone who's addicted to Fox Lakata. Thanks, Maruhashi. I was just repaying my debt since I caused you trouble before, alright? I'm hanging up now. Say hi to Miss Yasuoka for me.
Okay.
Was that girl right? What did she say? Tell the others everything Maruhashi told me. Hey, MK. I think they're the person named K mentioned in the Lake murder case? Absolutely. Kiyohara's farewell note. K's full name was Mitsuru Kuromine, which means the K from Lake S case has the initials MK, and it's pretty likely fit for him to have also been the MK who was messaging Kakuta. Kuromine continued to gather Fox Lakata secretly even after the Lake S incident. He exploited Kakuta's weakness and had him watch over his crops. What's with the frown, Mashita? I knew it. I know Mitsuru Kuromine. That jogged my memory. So, is he a criminal you've arrested in the past? No, the opposite. Mitsuru Kuromine's a cop? No! He's a career bureaucrat in the Metropolitan Police Department? Fire him! His pops is the top brass, so he joined the cops because everyone expected he'd just follow in his pop's footsteps. Wait a minute. He wasn't prosecuted, but Kuromine was still a suspect in the Lake S case. And he's still selling Fox Lakata. How is it possible that a fiend like that? Because daddy paid for it. Still be a cop? Cops are just people. There's saints and fiends in every group of people. Doctors, teachers, militaries, cops. Mostly cops. And like I said earlier, his daddy's top brass. Sweeping a case like that under the rug would take some effort, but his pops was so high up he could definitely take care of it. Serious? Oh. I got a phone call. Once. Are you serious? So he escaped punishment for Lake S and he's blackmailing students to do his dirty work even now. What a shameless scumbag. It's exactly the kind of guy Kuromine is. The selfish asshole who'd stoop to anything so long as it gave him the slightest benefit. Can we kill him? In addition, Kiyohara's spirit is unable to find peace due to that miscreant. How unforgivable. Hi, Toast. Is there anything else more that we can do, Mashita? Nope, it's out of our hands. No matter what evidence we'll find, we'll Toast. Bub, sweet boy, move your butt. No matter what evidence we find, we'll never be able to take him to trial. What do you mean by that? Kuromine is already dead. Oh, good! Great! The justice system does work! Kill the man. Huh? I remember reading about it in the newspaper about half a month ago. He died while relaxing in a lake. Accidental death, they say. And that lake he was relaxing at? You guessed it. Lake S. Don't tell me the wife and kid got in on it. What a coincidence. Maybe it wasn't a coincidence after all. For an arrogant, entitled man with power like Kuromine, the deceased must have seemed as powerless as the living. To him, spirits were just another made-up construct like morals or dignity that he could disregard. That's why he could kill so easily. But for those like us, we know the grudges of the dead aren't just ghost stories. The deceased are not powerless. That concludes our investigation for the night. Not everything is cleared up. There are still some mysteries that remain unsolved. But there's no one left who can resolve these mysteries. Both Kakuta and Kuromine are dead. I start to get ready to leave school, though. I'm feeling uneasy for some reason. I put him to rest, right? Welcome back, Bagussy. Did you lock the door? Yeah. Do they force you to work as a janitor too? You're putting way too much effort into this. Hey, we can't let people loiter inside the school or the number of victims is gonna increase. As soon as the words leave my mouth, I feel how empty they are. Hiro and Machida are the only ones in the infirmary. There's no sign of Yasuoka. Where's Yasuoka? I called a taxi and sent her home. I mean, this is usually bedtime for geezers, right? She's way too energetic for her age. You're really rude, you know that? If I hear you're being charged with harassment, I'm totally gonna believe you're guilty. That's the face of a man who's so offended. I've never harassed anyone in my life. Shall we head home now, too? I'll drive you both to the station as thanks. Kokuri's ending, so yeah, even if it's unease, we did the right ending. Kuromine couldn't get his revenge, beaten to death. Texting really Kuromine. Even more unsettling after the departed devoured Kokuri transformed. What is going on? Yeah, did we get to the end though? I'm not saving. After checking whether or not the door is locked, we leave the special building, and then we head to the main gate. For now, there's nothing we can really do about the red lights in the school. If it's really a spirit's doing, everything should be back to normal once the sun rises. Yeah, also I think we're the only ones who will see it, right? By the way, Bagussy, give me back my paper bag. You can keep it if you like it so much. Give it back. You can take it. Why would I want such a dangerous thing anyway? Take the gun from the paper bag and hand it back to Machida. Bye, gun. What the world are you doing now? I just want to go home already. We're just leaving. Oh, Jesus. Not a POV. My car slowly leaves the school and heads towards M Tower Station. They should be able to catch the last train. Uh-oh. Say, Bagussy. Machida murmurs in the passenger seat, eyes fixed on the scenery outside. I glance at him, indirectly telling him to continue. Is our car like a Western model? Because I thought the steering wheels were on the other side. Because we're driving on the different side of the road. So are we driving a Western model? Must be tired. His complexion looks darker than usual. Kakuta went to the Fox Forest this evening. He got an order from MK, Kuromine. Yeah, he did. Don't you find that weird? Yeah. Now that he mentions it, something about that doesn't feel right. The thoughts get stuck in my mind. What's wrong with that? Kuromine dead. So you picked up on it too, huh? Of course. Kuromine died half a month ago. It's impossible that he's the one who sent that message. So there's a chance that MK is in Kuromine. Previous messages before Kuromine's death must be from him. But the message that he got today was strange, even the fact that the text was garbled. In the first place, how could Kakuta even read that message when it was garbled? Oh, it was the departed. Everything's just so confusing. Hey. Hiro, who's sitting in the backseat, cuts in. Can you give it a rest already? This case is solved. I feel sorry for Kakuta, but what's done is done. But let's be grateful that we even managed to survive tonight. Just focus on what you have to do, or else you'll go insane. Oh, Hiro. My job is dissecting animals, you see? There are times when I feel depressed after thinking about the value of life and the animals I've had to kill. Why have you had to kill them? You're not even a vet! I can't pretend that all the testing I've done is for the pursuit of science and the betterment of society. But I'm not good at fooling people. I take a glance in the rearview mirror. Her smile looks somewhat self-deprecating. You know why I could continue doing my job? Because I realize it's just how life works, and I've got to do what I need to do. We're not gods, we're not rulers, we can't save everyone. We just can't change the world. I mean, it's a good point. Good. You tend to push yourself too hard when it comes to this stuff, you know? I drop Mashita and Hiro off at M Tower Station, and then drive through to the night, heading towards Kujo Mansion. It is 12 a.m. Who's calling me? As I arrive at the mansion, the phone rings. I can't even relax. Who's calling this late at night? Probably 3 a.m. Hello?
It's Kinagawa. Sorry for calling so late.
What's wrong?
I can't stop thinking about Mr. Kokuri's case. Are you alright?
Survived at least, but Kakuta's deed. Dead. Deed? Kakuta's dead.
Huh? The karate man?
Yeah, I failed again. Oopsie daisy. I share the night's events with Michiho. MK, why are we, like, leaning into this? I realize I shouldn't talk about it with a student even though she is trying to help me. However, my mouth starts going before I could think about it, and it'd be more trouble to stop talking once I've started. Maybe I'm just too exhausted to care.
Oh, I see. I get why you're blaming yourself, but it's not your fault. It's the Departed's. We need to put a stop to the Departed quickly. We'll help you figure out who it is.
Why? Why are you still helping me even after every terrible thing you've gone through? Is that really just curiosity?
At first, yeah, but now, I'm doing this because I don't want you to die. You saved our lives and you understand our curse. You made us both so happy because we didn't think we'd ever have the guts to tell anyone about it again.
Michiho.
Remember this, Mr. Bagussy. You're not just a teacher, both Hime and I. You're our precious teacher.
No, drop that. Me, their precious teacher. I'd never expect anyone to call me that when I've been told I'd have to fill in as a temporary teacher. I should feel some kind of pride over it, but it triggered a memory of something Mashita told me. Oh? What you should start doing is look at everyone around you as a potential suspect.
Are you listening, Mr. Bagussy?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was spacing out a little bit. Guess I'm just exhausted from tonight.
Well, that's natural. Sorry for taking your time. Have some rest. Good night.
Suspect everyone, huh? That's tough to do. Night goes on, yet I can't bring myself to go to sleep. I'm afraid to close my eyes. No, afraid to even turn off the lights. My eyes flit over to the window displaying the moonlight night, triggering a memory from earlier tonight. Ah, the boob spider! The party was roaming around with their new body. I recall what they said.
Now I'm convinced that you're my real husband.
All these incidents must have been some sort of test to see if I'm worthy of being their husband. And it seems like those tests have ended tonight. Departed has acknowledged me as their real husband. I didn't want this wedding. The ending that Departed desires. I feel like the day is fast approaching when I'll be asked to exchange vows at the school's ground, all lit in red. Okay, so I did the good ending. This man just has anxiety and IBS. I'm gonna keep going. I got a second wind. Following day at Kujo Mansion. Hello? Eita Nakamatsu here? Oh, hi! Thanks for your help last night. What do you want? Actually, Miss Yasuoka called me this morning to tell me something. The parted figure is getting darker and darker each day. You should back away from this now. Oh. Coming from a spiritualist like Yasuoka, those words would carry some serious weight. No wonder he's scared. Eita's information has really been a great help, but with all the people we've lost in this case, there's just no way I could try to talk him into risking his life to come to help me out. I've got it. You were a great help. Thanks for all the work you did for me. Oh, we're still going through this. Oh, I'll get back to teaching you how to work a computer once this case is all done. We'll start with the internet use. That'll be something nice for you to look forward to, Bagussy. Yeah, thanks. Oh, this is fine. Shibito? Is that what the creature is called? Shibito? I leave the mansion and head to Konoe Hara Academy. I have to report last night's events to Mr. Konoe. I enter a special building and walk towards the infirmary. As usual, there's nobody inside. I better go to the faculty room. Mr. Konoe is waiting for me.